You think celebrities have it all? Fame, fortune. But what about the things that go bump in the night? They say money can't buy you happiness, and it certainly can't protect you from the unknown. From ghostly whispers in empty rooms to shadowy figures that lurk in the dark, these 10 celebrities encountered something far more terrifying than any paparazzi or fan. Real-life nightmares that left them questioning reality itself. What would you do if a ghost crawled into bed with you? Or if an unseen presence followed you wherever you went? Stay tuned, because these stories are about to get terrifyingly real. Welcome to the haunting side of Hollywood. Are you ready to be scared? 10. McKenna Grace. While shooting Annabelle Comes Home in 2019, some strange and unnerving events took place on the film set. The character of Annabelle, a sinister doll featured in the film, is inspired by a real-life item kept in the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe. During the filming of the movie, McKenna Grace, who portrayed Judy, encountered a creepy experience she recounted in an interview. Grace revealed that during the first few days of filming, while she was rehearsing on a set designed to resemble a haunted house, her nose suddenly began to bleed for no apparent reason. Simultaneously, the lights on set flickered and went out due to a technical malfunction. When she went to the restroom to use tissues, the bleeding mysteriously stopped. In response to the unsettling atmosphere, the crew decided to bless the set to drive away any negative energy. Despite having worked on various horror scenes before, Grace admitted that this incident felt distinctly different from the rest. 9. Salma Hayek. Haunted houses are often featured in horror films, with families ignoring warnings about the house's eerie past for the sake of an adventure. But Salma Hayek experienced her own real-life haunting, without any forewarning. In an interview as shared on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Hayek recounted the time she discovered that her London home was haunted, prompting her to call in an expert to investigate. The paranormal specialist reportedly identified the presence of 20 spirits and managed to banish most of them, though a few refused to leave, claiming to be benign. But what led Hayek to seek help in the first place? Her staff had grown increasingly uneasy, with several members nearly resigning after witnessing lights turning on and off by themselves, a piano playing without anyone near it, and windows and doors inexplicably opening and shutting. Though the spirits remaining were supposedly harmless, the whole experience left Hayek and her household deeply disturbed. Number 8. Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is known for her music career, but she once found herself playing ghost hunter when a paranormal event took place in her own home. Cyrus shared a chilling story about when she, her then-husband Liam Hemsworth, and her family moved into a former bakery that had been converted into an apartment. It was there that her sister encountered a frightening incident in the bathroom. According to Cyrus, her sister screamed during a bath, prompting her to rush into the room. What she saw was terrifying. The shower's knob had turned on its own, making the water scalding hot, nearly burning her sister. Cyrus even sensed that a ghostly figure of a young boy was watching from the sink, and her investigative instincts kicked in. She later learned that a father and son had once lived in the building, and the mother had supposedly died there. Cyrus suspected that the spirit she had encountered was that of the deceased son. The spooky occurrences grew too intense for her family, prompting them to vacate the apartment and never look back. Number 7. Kendall Jenner. The Kardashian-Jenner family might enjoy fame and fortune, but even they have had brushes with the supernatural. Kendall Jenner once shared her belief in ghosts, particularly after experiencing a series of strange incidents at her mother Kris Jenner's mansion. She recounted how she and her sister Kylie heard footsteps coming from the roof, even though no one was up there. On another occasion, Kylie's shower inexplicably turned on by itself, convincing Kendall that something beyond the normal was at play. In search of answers, Kendall and her friends decided to use a Ouija board to communicate with spirits. The game gave them cryptic responses that kept them awake at night, forcing them to seek comfort in each other's company. Despite the excitement, Kendall now recognizes that using a Ouija board can attract unwanted energy, even when you think you're in control. Number 6. Keanu Reeves. Seeing a ghost is disturbing enough, but encountering an invisible figure is an experience that stayed with John Wick star Keanu Reeves for a lifetime. When he was just a child, around 6 or 7 years old, he and his family moved to a new apartment in Australia. One day he witnessed an event that defied all logic. Out of nowhere, a jacket floated through the doorway, but no one was wearing it, no arms, no body, just a jacket suspended in the air, drifting around before disappearing just as quickly. Initially, Reeves thought he was imagining things, until he noticed the horrified look on his nanny's face. Her reaction confirmed that he had truly witnessed something unexplainable. The bizarre encounter made a lasting impression on young Reeves, leaving him to ponder what it was that he saw that day. Number 5. Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato, known for their powerful music, also has a connection to the paranormal. In their docu-series Unidentified with Demi Lovato, they visited the ghost town of Vulture City in Arizona with a friend and a paranormal investigator. The location is infamous for being haunted, and during their time there, Lovato believed they encountered a spirit named Carmen. Using an EMF device to communicate with the entities, they discovered that Carmen was a woman who had endured mistreatment in life, particularly from men. Lovato felt a connection with Carmen's story, and even performed their song Skyscraper for the ghost. After the song ended, the EMF meter reacted, which Lovato interpreted as a ghostly round of applause. Though the experience may sound strange, Lovato remained fearless throughout and found empathy for the spirit's past trauma. Number 4. Ryan Reynolds. Filming horror movies can blur the line between fiction and reality, as Ryan Reynolds learned while working on the Amityville Horror. During production, the set was plagued by eerie occurrences that left the cast and crew uneasy. For instance, a corpse was discovered on the nearby shore, prompting the team to halt filming for several days. Stranger still, several crew members reported waking up at exactly 3:15 a.m., mirroring a chilling event from the movie itself. Though Reynolds initially brushed off the incidents as coincidences, he later admitted that the atmosphere in the old house where they filmed felt unsettling. The home had been around since the 1800s, and the modifications made to transform it into the Amityville house only added to its disturbing aura. It's an experience that left a lasting impression on the actor. Number 3. Vera Farmiga. The Conjuring franchise has become iconic in the world of horror, but behind the scenes, eerie events plagued the cast. Vera Farmiga, who portrayed paranormal investigator Lorraine Warren, experienced 2 unsettling incidents while working on the first Conjuring film. Before filming even began, she had a conversation with director James Wan and later noticed 3 mysterious claw-like scratches on her computer screen. Things took an even stranger turn after the movie wrapped. Farmiga woke up one morning to find 3 claw marks on her own body, specifically on her thighs. She couldn't recall how she got them, and though they weren't painful, the unexplained nature of the marks was enough to spook her. The haunting memories of these incidents lingered long after the cameras stopped rolling. Number 2. Mike Colter. Known for his roles in Luke Cage and Evil, Mike Colter has had his own brushes with the paranormal. Unlike his brave characters, Colter found himself struggling with sleep paralysis and terrifying visions of a shadowy figure sitting on his chest during his youth. Each time he experienced it, he would wake up unable to breathe or move, feeling the weight of an unseen entity pressing down on him. Concerned, Colter spoke to his mother, who suggested that a spirit might be attracted to him. Because his soul was unsettled, this idea only heightened his fears, as he continued to experience these chilling occurrences for some time. The memories of those harrowing nights have stayed with him ever since. Number 1. Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba's haunting encounter is one she can never forget. dating back to her childhood. She recalls waking up one night completely unable to move or speak, feeling as though a sinister presence was keeping her paralyzed in bed. Despite her efforts, she couldn't cry out for help, leaving her feeling trapped and terrified. Even as an adult, Alba has faced eerie situations, such as when she posted a selfie on Instagram that seemed to feature a mysterious figure lurking in the background. Fans quickly pointed out the shadowy presence, sparking a new wave of chills for the actress. Though the house from her childhood has since been blessed, the unsettling memories of that night have lingered with her for years. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video and love diving into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more eerie tales and mysterious stories. And let me know in the comments. What do you think? Are these ghostly encounters real or just coincidence? I'll see you in the next one. If you dare,